That's like the Matrix. It's like catching bullets in the Matrix almost, dodging individual bullets. You don't, do you? You know, how do you take cover? You hide behind something big, so all the bullets hit it. You don't dodge the individual ones coming at you because they're just going too fast. Now they're bullets, you say. Punches aren't bullets. But when you're at this extreme close range to somebody, things are quick. You get no pre-warnings to how quick something is going to be. So when we talk about responses and things, this is when I have this argument about people when they say, yeah, the way you teach the punch, Mick, it's too big. You know, the same with the kick. You're doing all that loading and someone will spot that easily and they'll react within it. And I'm saying, are you sure? You know, telegraphing? He says, I know for a fact that every single boxer I've ever seen in every single boxing match telegraphs every single punch. You could not find for me a clip now of any boxer in fucking history, right? I guarantee it, and I'll put the fucking seminar fee on it, on my course fee, I'll put it on it right now. You can find me a clip of a guy throwing a punch that isn't telegraphed, that isn't loaded up. No punch will go from there to there, from zero to nothing, to full speed. That's not how we do it. That's how Bruce Lee punched people on Hans Island in Enter the Dragon, right? Until he was having an actual fight with them, and then he telegraphed every fucking shot as well. You know, when I say telegraph, I mean something that gives it away. So that load we're doing gives it away. It's class of the telegraph, and guys get overly obsessed with not telegraphing things that they end up not being able to punch either. There's no power in anything they do. And what I've tried to do many times is just to prove to people, stop obsessing about it. It's not a big deal. As long as you're not doing it in comedy proportions, as in pulling it back like that, you'll probably be fine, to be honest. There's other things to worry about. And by the way, I've also seen people run across the street and punch people, and it landed just fine. You know? So I even designed a little test, a little example to show them how telegraphic stuff, or being non-telegraphic, isn't the big deal at the range we're operating in, right? Just stand up a minute, that's the fool. At this kind of range, at this kind of sparring range, kind of like one arm's reach, this kind of sparring range. Now it is a little bit of a big deal, like if I kind of move in and I give it away, you can cover, you can move out of the way. So you've got to be a little bit different here, alright? But even then, in boxing, I guarantee that every punch you'll see, that punch is going to be given away. Alright, what the guys would call a telegraph, you know, like a flinch, a twitch, a tell. It's no big deal, you know why? Because you're not standing still and I'm not standing still. We're moving the whole time, aren't we? So it's like, well, it's redundant then, isn't it? If we're both moving the whole time, it's redundant that I practice from a stationary position and just punch without showing anything. What's the point of doing that? Guys, they still don't listen to me, so it says, alright, here's a test for you. You pretty quick? How fast do you move? You know? Alright, put your hands in. Put them about a foot apart and about a foot away from your chest. Alright? Now, I'm going to put my hand here. We're going to play a game. It's like that jigsaw fucking thing, isn't it? Let's play a game. You know? I'm going to tap you on the chest. That's all I'm going to do. If you see me move, I want you to put your hands on your chest. So if I go like that, put your hand on your chest. Just there. If we get to here, and I can't touch your chest, you win. If I get to there, and I touch your chest, and your hands are there, I win. Yeah? Happy with that? I'm not going to do any trickery. Alright? I'm not going to distract you first and do it like in a real fight. In a real fight, what are you watching? One hand, one target, in one district, in one plane? No, you're watching everything, aren't you? Plus you're watching him and him and him. So real fights will be really hard compared to this. I'm giving you as much help as I can, aren't I? Right? So, that said, if you win, we'll do it again. If I win, you owe me $500. Okay, let's play. Alright, no. So if I was there, you ready? You know what? I like you. I think you're a good guy. I really do. You moisturising?
No.
Or you speak to the toilet?
Sweating.
Okay. I like you a lot. So, let's make this easy then. That's a foot, isn't it? We'll say it's a foot, that's a foot, whatever, it's a foot. Before I move, how about I do this first? Foot to me, foot back to there, and a foot to there. So your hands have only got to go.
Yours has to go from there to here to here.
And I'm going to go like this. So at the sort of time, I'm going to go like this first, and then like that. Are you good? Yeah, I've got to go 3 times as far as you. Yeah? Fuck. I even made a big noise on my chest to kind of, yeah. Are you good?
Yeah.
It's a foot. Ready? Yeah? You know what? I couldn't do it to you either. That's the thing, it's not because I'm blindingly fast. Although I am. Alright? It's just. Yeah. and that. Yeah? Yeah. Oh, I need a volunteer. Come on, Peter. Both your eyes removed. Alright, so listen up. Because the distance. At that range is no fucking big deal. Even boxers, they show everything they're going to fucking do. So the Muay Thai guys do, so MMA guys, fucking hell. Maybe the only people that don't are fencers. Because they're the only people that have to just touch. But you'll find a lot of them guys will do it as well. Because to get power in things, you've got to load it. You know what I mean? Even jabs in boxing. They fucking load them up and they flick them out. You know? Challenge any one of you now, show me a video of any boxer and we'll slow it down and you'll go, oh yeah, they're loading it up. You can see it, even without slowing down, you can see it, if you're looking for it. So this time framing thing, you've got to be quick, alright? Because at this range, holy shit, things happen that quick. Even with all that loading up and I fucking moved my hand and banged myself on the chest first and did it, and you only had to look at one thing. Imagine you have to look at both hands. And both my feet, and keep an eye on him as well, you know, with telegraphing being really, and we were moving, you know, so really would that kind of crazy, you know, anal retentive, don't telegraph fucking obsession be that important really, you know? Okay, so reactive stuff, we got to be really quick, we don't have a lot of time, not